Good morning, campers. Welcome back to Flight Simulator 2020. We are still in the Airbus that I took off in the previous video because I didn't feel like editing. So they're just two separate videos because it's two separate recordings. We are starting to descend towards Salt Lake City. We are currently approaching the Delta Tango Alpha VOR, which is amusingly in a city called Delta. So the abbreviation is more than the name. We've been to Delta, actually. If you have followed my trucking vlogs, I did a delivery to the Delta City Schools warehouse.
Azure 1520 to 7, maintain flight level 200.
200, got it. Acknowledge.
Descend and maintain flight level 200 Azure
Ding.
1520.
Seem to be descending at a decent rate, so I'm not going to accelerate it too much, though. If we wanted to, we could pop the air brakes a little bit and drop a little bit faster. But not really necessary. You can see our descent rate spiked up to over 4,000 feet per minute. It is fun actually having a lever for the speed brake like that. Just passengers wondering, what is happening? Why are we descending so fast? In fact, I should turn on the seatbelt sign, right? I don't know at what point the seatbelt sign comes on in an actual flight, but I feel like it should be somewhere around now. Oh, we're in some stutter at the moment. There we go. Clear. Alright, so the decel point here is at the start of our instrument approach. And that was the point that we were a little bit unsure of because it was showing that when cycling through the flight plan, decel was appearing over the actual airport itself and not at the point where it's supposed to be on the map. So if the plane does something weird there, then I might have to fly the rest of this by hand. We'll see. We'll see. Good on fuel. 3,900 kilograms still left. We're in descent phase. Engine's good. Yeah, everything's good. And we're not descending out of the flight levels just yet, so I don't need to do anything at the moment, aside from let the plane fly itself. I'm really enjoying the Bravo Throttle Quad. It's just made this game so much more immersive immediately, though. Like, even though it's, Boeing inspired throttles on an Airbus that I'm flying in the game. This is, of course, the most fun aircraft to fly with the jet handles that you get with the Bravo Throttle Quadrant. We are past Delta. Let's just look down and see Delta. Huh. Is that Delta right there? I don't remember Delta having a big airport near it, but it definitely looks like it. That looks like yeah, it looks like Highway 50, so that would be the gas station. So the school I delivered to is like somewhere over here, I think? Is that actually Delta? I don't know. I might have missed it. Might be too far. Might be too far. That looked awfully big to be Delta.
Azure 1520 traffic is 9 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level 260 generic. Report them in sight.
Flight level 260.
Generic 701 traffic is 11 o'clock, 3 miles at flight level 240 Airbus
They're 11.
Report them in sight.
So they're flying toward me. Ah, stutter.
Azure 1520 don't have the traffic.
glad someone can see what's going on. We'll report their insight regardless, just so the game doesn't bug us about it.
Have the traffic.
Alright, so Salt Lake Valley way up ahead. Salt Flats out that way. Great Salt Lake right through there. And the Morton Salt Factory is somewhere right around here. And then this is Grantsville, Utah. So there's a big Walmart DC I went to a bunch right in here somewhere. Nice big set of sand dunes out here. I'm pretty sure we're flying over a bombing range. There's a bunch of restricted airspace out west here for bombing practice. I forget the name of the... Oh, that's a nice blurry texture right there. I forget the name of the Air Force base that governs all of that. A couple of blurry spots out here.
Delta 1367, contact Salt Lake Center on 119.9 or 5.
Back inside. Alright, we got the airport in our navigation screen. Just waiting for clearance to descend again. Might have arrived at the at flight level 200 a little bit before they expected me to, because I popped the air brakes very briefly there. Oh, and for the, I forgot to mention in the previous video.
Azure 1520 to 7, maintain 7,900 feet.
Okay. I'll do it, but that seems
Descend and maintain
odd.
7,900 feet. Azure 1520.
And there's currently a bug with it where it always does increments of 1,000, so to get the 900 you have to actually, like, push the button in the game.
Salt Lake Center, generic November 888, Mike November is out of flight level 320 for 10,000 feet. Generic November 888, Mike November, Salt Lake Center, continuous planned.
Enable selection of barometric pressure. $7,900 seems very low, but we're flying through a gap in the mountains, so I should be alright. Stutter! Oh, this is busy airspace. The stuttering might get kind of bad. I'm so sorry. My airplane's brown all of a sudden. Huh. And we'll be starting the approach here very soon. Alright, let's actually bring down our range to only 40 nautical miles. Still a ways to go, plenty of time to decelerate. 17,000 feet. Oh, now that I'm below 18,000, let's just tap the B key. There we go, to get our pressure set. A real air traffic controller, once they cleared us below 18,000, would have, or below the flight levels, would have given us a pressure setting. But, nope, not the game. So you just gotta do that yourself. Though in real life, we'd also just have printouts of the weather at Salt Lake on one of the screens down here. The A320 mod that's available, I think, can do that, which is very cool, but I don't have that mod. Because it's big. I think eventually they're probably going to fold it into, fold it in as an update for the main game.
701 contact Salt Lake Center on 119.9
I'm trying not to download anything I won't be able to get on the Xbox version, because I am going to switch to the Xbox version when I can.
Going to 119.9 generic 701.
Fun thing is we'll be flying right over the Prime terminal on this approach.
Azure 1520 contact Salt Lake Center on 119.9
Just making sure I had that set. All right, handoff.
Going to 119.9 Azure 1520. Salt Lake Center, Azure 1520 is at 12,000 feet descending, 7,900 feet.
Azure 1520 Salt Lake Center continue to SPI EK as planned. Altimeter 29.9 Delta 1367, you are 24 miles south. Climb and maintain 11,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 16 left approach via Oscar Golf Delta transition. Clear to Oscar Golf Delta. Delta 668, you are 23 miles south. Climb and maintain 11,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 16 left approach via Oscar Golf Delta transition. Clear to Oscar Golf Delta.
16 left.
Delta 1375, you are 33 miles south. Descend and maintain 11,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 17 approach via Oscar Golf Delta transition. Clear to Oscar Golf Delta.
That's concerning. That sounds like they're landing the opposite runways.
You are 38 miles south. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 16 right approach via Oscar Golf Delta transition. Clear to Oscar Golf Delta. Azure 1520, you are 39 miles south. Climb and maintain 11,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 34 right approach via Foxtrot uniform transition. Clear to Foxtrot uniform.
Probably fine.
Generic 701, you are 37 miles south.
Oh my gosh.
Descend and maintain 11,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 17 approach via Oscar Golf Delta transition. Clear to Oscar Golf Delta.
I should definitely get the 11,000 first.
Descend and maintain 11,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 17 approach via Oscar Golf Delta transition. Clear to Oscar Golf Delta 1375. Descend and maintain 11,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 17 approach via Oscar Golf Delta transition. Clear to Oscar Golf Delta generic 701. Delta 1375 contact Salt Lake approach on 128.1. Beechcraft 8901 contact Salt Lake Center on 125.575.
They definitely cleared me too low too early.
Going to 128.1 Delta 1375.
Climb and maintain 11,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 34 right approach via Foxtrot uniform
system.
transition. Cleared to Foxtrot uniform. Azure 1520.
Generic 701 traffic is 7 o'clock 4 miles at 10,400 feet. Airbus A320. Report them in sight. Generic 701 traffic is 4 o'clock 4 miles at 15,600 feet. Generic. Report them in sight. Azure 1520 contact Salt Lake approach on 128.6.
Yep,
Generic
1286.
701 contact Salt Lake approach on 121.1.
Gosh, they're so busy.
Delta 1026 traffic is 1 o'clock 3 miles at 12,900 feet generic. Report them in sight. Delta 1026 traffic is 10 o'clock 2 miles at 11,000 feet Airbus A320. Report them in sight. Delta 1026 contact Salt Lake approach on 128.1.
I can't change frequency until... There we go.
128.6
Yes, got it.
Azure 1520. 128.1 for Delta 1.
Contact.
Salt Lake approach Azure 1520 11,000 feet.
Azure 1520 Salt Lake approach continues.
Have the localizer.
Planned. Altimeter 30.05.
3005. Alright, we are in approach mode. I think. Yeah, it looks like we're in approach mode. That's good. Yeah, localizer's coming in. How's the wind look? Wind's alright. This is landable. It's gonna be a messy landing, but it's landable. I don't feel like trying to change it, because changing it in this plane's a pain in the butt. I feel like we should just drop a notch of flaps here.
Azure 1520 descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Azure 1520.
Alright, we're definitely going to land no matter what, because they're probably going to tell me to go around because there's planes landing from the opposite direction. But there's no collisions, so we'll just do our landing. This would be our runway. There's the glide slope, actually. Let's go ahead and just trigger approach mode. Yep, glide slope and localizer captured. Let's get our landing lights on.
Azure 1520 descend and maintain 9,000 feet.
Yep, I hear you. Acknowledge instruction.
Descend and maintain 9,000 feet. Azure 1520.
Let's get our landing prepped. Low auto brake, because this plane stops real good. We're gonna arm the speed brakes. Put in another notch of flaps. Runway departure lights, seatbelt lights on. Yeah, that should be
Azure 1520, you
for
are 18
landing.
miles south of Salt Lake. Contact Salt Lake Tower on 119.05 when inbound on the approach.
got it.
Tower on 119.05. Azure 1520.
Contact tower.
Salt Lake Tower Azure 1520 16 miles. South inbound ILS runway 34 right approach. Azure 1520 Salt Lake Tower. Cleared ILS runway 34 right approach. Altimeter 0.04 wind 288 at 14.
28814.
Cleared ILS runway 34 right approach. Azure 1520.
Not that close yet. Yeah, we're still a pretty long way out. Drop our next notch of flaps. So we are in approach mode, so the plane is holding the glide slope and localizer.
Runway 34 right.
Oh, no, other planes are...
For landing.
Okay.
Follow the generic on final. Wind 288 at 14. Caution the generic, landing runway 35.
2,500.
So there's other planes landing on this
Clear
runway.
to
That's
land
good.
runway 3, full right number 2 Sky West 4234.
Let's get full flaps and drop our landing gear. Stutter, 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 stutter. Oh my gosh, game. I think that's 215 down the loss.
Delta 1418, turn next taxiway.
Alright, so that's the plane in front of us is landed. Oh, we're on the wrong approach to fly over the prime terminal, I think, because that's the big mall.
Azure 1520 cleared to land runway 34 right. Follow the generic on final. Wind 288 at 14.
Got it. Launch clearance.
Clear to land runway 3, 4 right, Azure 1520.
That's good advertising. Oh, it's so funny that that got pulled into the game because of just the way that the game works. So I think this is 200. Or 201, sorry. So bang girder is
1,000.
out of that view, into that view. Prime terminal should be... Alright, that's bang girder. Ah. Game, not now. Please. I'm just trying to... Ah! Okay. Whew, good, okay. California, left turn. Prime terminal. Yeah? Yeah. Oh, that's a bummer. It's not actually here, I don't think.
Sky West 4234, turn next taxiway.
Yeah, bummer. No, wait, there it is.
500.
I think. Hard to tell. I need to land.
400. 300.
Autopilot's off.
Two 200. 100.
Salt Lake Tower, Alaska 110414 miles north inbound ILS runway 16 right approach.
20. Retard. 5.
Alaska 1104 Salt Lake Tower. Cleared ILS, runway 16 right approach. Altimeter tree, 0.04 wind 288 at 14. Cleared ILS runway 16 right approach, Alaska 1104. Azure 1520 contact ground on 121.9er.
1219er.
121.9er, Azure
break.
1520.
Alright, results sent to the server. Okay, so I've been paid for that job. Excellent. Let's turn off our strobes and our landing lights. And let's go through our after landing checklist. Okay, so we can turn off flight director, landing system, autopilot's already off. Excellent. Okay, that's been disarmed. Alright, so disarm speed brake lever and check the outside view. Yep, speed brakes have gone, and we'll just retract the flaps. Excellent. Let's see, we've got our taxi light on. I think I had the taxi light on the entire flight. Whoops. Turn off the runway turn-off light. Let's get the APU started. And we'll just switch right over to that when we get to our gate.
Salt Lake ground, Azure 1520 taxi to the gate.
Azure 1520 taxi to gate Foxtrot 13 using taxiway Hotel 6 Hotel 10 cross runway 34 right Sierra Romeo cross runway 17 Quebec cross runway 14 Quebec cross runway 34 right Hotel 5 Hotel.
How about I just turn left and go straight into the gate?
Taxiing to gate Foxtrot 13 using taxiway Hotel 6 Hotel 10 cross runway 34 right Sierra Romeo cross runway 17 Quebec cross runway 14 Quebec cross runway 34 right Hotel 5 Hotel Azure 1520.
Trying to send me in a giant loop to get back around here. It's literally right in front of me. Yeah? Yep, that's it. F-13. Inside. Okay, let's sit up a little bit so we can actually see the dude. And we're going to turn off our right engine and just inch forward using only our left. And stop. And shut down. Perfect. So, parking brake. Let's get our taxi light off. Should have turned that off sooner. Let's switch to our APU generator. Turn off the engine generators. Shut off both engines. Now we're going to get the pop-up. You, go away. Go away. There we go. Okay, so we get the pop-up. We can turn off the engine bleeds. And the right-hand fuel pumps. And let's get our power truck plugged in. Ground services, please, and power supply.
Salt Lake ground, Azure 1520. Could you please send a ground power unit?
I'm sure I'm doing these all in the completely
Azure
wrong order, but it feels like
ground
it's
power
right.
unit is on the road.
Oh my gosh, the stutter. It was awfully convenient that my gate was right here. Okay, we're plugged in. Pop back inside. Switch to external power. Shut off the APU. That doesn't need to be on. That doesn't need to be on. That doesn't need to be on. That's already on. Okay, now you can turn off that light and connect the jetway.
Salt Lake ground, Azure 1520. Could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
Azure 1520, the jetway is going to be connected.
Dun 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 dun. Watch out, pushback car. Crunch. Right through him. Like he wasn't even there. good seal. Door alarm. Yeah, nailed it. Let's just sidestep through the wall. Oh, I can't sidestep through the wall. No. Bummer. Alright, let's get outside then. And regular drone. Reset drone. Alright, forget that's inverted. Aw. Yay! Okay, so we are attached properly. Let's continue to zoom out. Let's accelerate. And let's go find the prime terminal, because I'm pretty sure I missed it on approach. We'll just fly the road the way I would drive there. Okay, so I would normally come in on... stutter, stutter, stutter. Let's just make this go away. Go away. No, it's not going away. Okay, you go away. There we go. Okay, so this is Bangirder Highway. So my normal approach to the prime yard, this is I-80 coming across. I'd come up this ramp. Merge left. Down here to California. Left turn. Across the railroad tracks. Oh yeah, there's a lot of... This is where all the airport catering stuff is done. So it's a left turn here. Back to this road. This is like a candy factory. And this is just an RV that's always parked there, which is amusing to me that that's actually in the game. Then there's a left turn here. Oh, there's the prime yard. It is here. Oh, interesting. It's the old version of the prime yard. Okay, so this used to be the main gate for the prime yard. Oh, actually, there's like no trailers here. Or hardly any, so this might actually be still Swift Yard when this was taken. But yeah, then this is the main entrance. You pull in here and park. And this was the truck wash. This is like the actual building where all the amenities were. There's a little covered dining spot outside. These are the electric car chargers right here. Parked there. Yeah, was also the shop. So now they built a whole big facility down this end of the road. So it's like the main entrance is over here, and then there's a big shop building, and then this has all been replaced with a new amenities building. And I think they're replacing the truck wash as well. And this is just like a little cross dock thing. And then all the trucks and trailers park out here. It's lovely. These do look like reefer units, just looking at the front of them. So these might be after Prime moved here. But then there's a whole bunch of stuff parked over here. This is the practice pad. This is where they do training now. It's all concrete. So they've got lines painted for backing practice for CDL students. Okay, so that's not exactly the prime yard. Oh my gosh, they actually, some of the rail cars got rendered as buildings. That's very funny. That is very funny. There was a train parked here and it got rendered as some trees. It got rendered as some trees, but also buildings. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. And you could actually like read the name on the side of the containers. Is that a... Excuse me. You're a little low. Hello? You're a little... Altitude. Check your altitude, please. Huh. Well, that was fun. I lost the prime yard. Where'd it go? There it is. No wonder I didn't recognize it. It's completely different than the last time I was there. Still adorable, but you know. I did visit it in this configuration, so I do recognize it. That's definitely the prime yard. But this is like 26, actually it looks older than when I was first there, so probably like 2015, 2014 era prime yard. It's fascinating that the aerial imagery they used for Salt Lake is that old. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Let's get back to the plane. Boop. Yoink. Suddenly the lighting got way better. Right? Can't be the only one that noticed that. This is not one of the like custom done airports either, so this is just like the game's generated airport for Salt Lake City, and it actually looks surprisingly good, all things considered. Unfortunately, I am stuttering again. Alright, so I'm assuming like that was definitely some kind of weird glitch with that plane just like flying into the ground over there, so it's probably that was probably an AI. Yeah, there goes another one. Game seems a little confused about altitudes here. Got one landing though. Stutter, stutter, stutter. Squeak! Nailed it. That's going to do it for me. Thank you all so much for watching. My name is Eliodare. You can find me on the internet at Eliodare on Twitter, Xbox Live, Steam, Nintendo Switch, etc. Come say hi on in the comments. I do read them all because I'm still a tiny channel. And I will try to do something more on the Bravo Throttle Quad at some point. I'm just enjoying it so much. It's so much fun to fly with. Such a great little controller here. It's also a lot of fun to fly with the smaller airplanes, not just the jets. But the jets make a lot more money in FSEconomy, so that's why we've been in 150 Tango Quebec so much. Just generating that income. I hear a plane. Hello? There. Oh, you're flying awfully low. That's probably another player. I don't know. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and have a great day.